Hi guys, Steph here, and what we have for you is the second pen from the Benu fountain pen company. This is the Mystical Green fountain pen, and the Benu pens are made in Russia, in Moscow, and the handmade fountain pens. They come in this lovely sort of hard brown cardboard box. They come with this sort of paper, shredded paper for keeping the pens safe, and they're also wrapped in this sort of, it looks very similar to sort of a parchment paper, which once you undo the string to it, put that to one side, what you've got, a nice little touch, is from Benu, tells you about the pen, and it also gives you the product care. So a nice little touch there. This is the pen in question that we have, and what we've got here is the Benu Mystical Green with clip. Now this is from their Essence Collection, and again, a modern pen, which is quite surprising for me, but it's actually quite an attractive pen. It comes in black with these sort of green and silver shimmering, sort of glittering pattern. Very attractive, if I may say so myself. It looks quite nice actually. Not over the top, with the black and the green. It looks quite conservative, although it looks quite nice. As I say, not too blingy in my opinion. But as we said, this is a Mystical Green from the Essence Collection. The size of this pen, from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, it's a nice 141 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's a nice 16 millimeters in diameter. And as you can see, the shape of this pen is very much sort of like a cigar shaped, which again, one of the things I like about these pens is this particular shape. The Essence Collections, some of them do not have a clip, they're actually clipless, but this one, as we said earlier, is with the clip. Now if we show you the cap band there, what you've got here is a rhodium plated cap band, and if we bring it up close, you will see it has the company name Benu to the band there. To the top there, we've got this quite long and quite unassuming chrome plated clip, and again very slightly sprung, but all in all quite a nice plain clip, which I find quite attractive as well. But all in all, the pen is a very nice pen to feel. It feels like a quality made pen. The material that it's actually made out of, Benu say that it's made from a aventurescent resin, which gives it this sort of glycerin, sort of gleaming, lovely shimmery pattern. Let's take the cap off, which unscrews. Let's show you the pen in different angles. Pop the cap down like so, and let's take you up to the section there. You can see the section and the thread there are in black, and they're slightly tapered towards the nib to the end there. You can see, hopefully, the threads on these pens are actually what they term as square threads, which is very nice. And let's take you up to the nib. What we've got again is a stainless steel Schmidt nib unit with a stainless steel broad nib. Once again, these nibs you can buy in fine, medium, or as in this case, broad. Let's give you a sideways view. Let's show you the feed underneath, which is again quite a standard feed underneath. if anything, I personally would have preferred them to maybe use the number 6 nib in this pen, because it is slightly bigger pen, it's a little bit more substantial, and it's got a lovely feel. Again, very nice and comfortable to hold. It's not a large pen, it's not a small pen. In my opinion, again, just a nice size. Now if I just pop the cap back on for you for a moment and show you the end there, you'll see the end sort of has a little step to it, and then sort of is actually slightly thinner, which allows it to, well, for the cap to be posted. And you may notice to sort of this area, it's got these engraved lines inside this little area here, which matches the cap. Okay, so I'm hoping you can actually see the cap has these sort of grooves or lines that have been put into the cap, which just slightly different but makes it very nice. So again, slight twirl. Again, we've seen the nib. Let's unscrew the section for you. Once again, what we have inside is a standard Schmidt converter. These will take standard converters and maybe even a cartridge. So personally I prefer the converter. So let's pop that to one side. Let's bring on the ink, and what we'll do, dip the nib into the ink, draw the plunger down slightly and then up again, and that's more than adequate for our writing sample. Let's just give that a little bit of a wipe, pop the ink to one side, and let's screw the barrel back on. But all in all, nice comfortable pen to hold, a nice size as well, and again it feels like a well-made pen. So I'm quite impressed with the workmanship. They are very, very nicely made. So what we have once again is the Benu, and this one being what they term as a mystical green, and this one comes with the clip. Again, a lot of their pens, go and have a look on their channel, a lot of their pens are actually what they term as clipless, but again now they've introduced the pens with the clips. Writing very nicely, nice and smooth. Being a steel nib, there's no variation, there's no flexibility in the nib. The only thing I've actually noticed is that this nib, being slightly smaller for whatever reason, I don't know, and again with it being a broad nib, it looks to be slightly, well, the line seems to be slightly broader than the previous Benu pen that I tried with broad. But either way, they're both writing very nicely and very smoothly as well, laying down a nice wet line. So there's your writing sample for you. Let's pop that to one side. Let's pop the cap back on for you. And again, one thing that I don't like to do, but I know there's people out there that, well, prefer to do it, but I believe the design they've made here is specifically so that you can actually cap the pen like so. And again, whether you like that or not, that's personal preference. Personally, I never cap my pens because as far as I'm concerned, just the pen itself is more than adequate and is a nice size. Pop the cap back on. So there we have it. That's the Benu Mystical Green in this lovely shimmering black and green and silver shimmering patterns. Again, go and have a look at their site below. There's some lovely pens with different colours, different textures, quite vibrant, and some very nice pens. So go and have a look at their site. Don't forget to subscribe also. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. But for now, I'll just simply say bye bye for now.